new software that is going to let me try and do a, well, for lack of better terms, my first giveaway. So we're going to see how it works. But let me launch that giveaway off so that we can have that now currently sitting in our chat, and it should be good to go. With that, we're going to jump on over here into our RSI side. Now, one thing I do have to do, because I think I minimized it over on my screen. There we go. Alright. So, there it is. I'm good to go now. Now I can get going and rolling. See how the day kind of plays out. I'm not worried about looking for work. What I am worried about is just set myself a lofty goal to give away a Cutlass Black in game today. So I think I need to go ahead and make a little bit more funds. You guys know how that's going to work. And yesterday we wrecked our Gladius, so we're going to go ahead and pull that back. And in the meantime, it's time to get our Caterpillar back out. Alright, so C00, let me get over here and see what we are looking at. There it is. Alright. Okay. Trying to get all my screens situated and set up a little bit better, because I think that's kind of going to be the best way to go at it. There we are. Lots of fun stuff to try and configure and tweak when you do this. I have to get a better method set up to where it's all said and done before we even start. Now, I do know today we will be taking a bit of a break somewhere around 1:30, 2 o'clock Central my time, which is the reason why I did the giveaway the way I did it. We are going to grind, though, this morning. I want as much funds as possible in order to be able to be squared away for this afternoon's giveaway. Engines on.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online. Launch complete.
Spool quantum. Spool quantum drive. So time this morning to go ahead and check our world famous Tram and Myers titanium run. See how fast we can get this done and what we can get built up. See if it's even worth running this morning. in pretty quick. Guess I better go ahead and throttle this back down just a little bit. As we may be doing a flyby. Yep, we definitely are doing a flyby. No worries, though. Because that just puts us in a very convenient spot. We'll leave those shields on. Just hop out and enter third-person view. Oh boy. Are we already going to have a 30K this morning? Wow. Let's just see. I need to see that local channel disbanded come across. That is going to be a pain in the butt if we are already 30K and right off the bat. Is anything going to open? There it is. There's the 30K. Oh, today's going to be a fun day. I can already see it. All right. Well, that is number 1 down. It's a good thing I have two caterpillars. While we're claiming this one, we can go ahead and start the other one. All right. Error code number 1. And to whoever has just joined us over on our Twitch feed, good morning. Welcome to the stream. We are doing our first giveaway today, so if you are a Star Citizen owner, if you already have an account, feel free to check out the chat. It will publish here momentarily. There you go. And it will let you know exactly how to enter that giveaway. Oh, morning, Chad. So at least my 30K did not happen with a whole bunch of cargo. And Chad, just for, shits and giggles this morning, can you do the, can you type into the chat the exclamation, IWantACuttie? I want to make sure that the giveaway is functioning properly and issue tickets. Yep, it is definitely working. Alright, let's claim. And jump on over. So are you just hanging out and chilling today, or you got time to jump on? Morning, Red Dragon. Alright. I am going to quickly... No, Chad, if something happens, I'll rerun it. I'll rerun the selection. No problem. No problem, man. Okay, so Red Dragon, it's it's a good morning. We're trying our first giveaway this morning, but I will be heading over to Jumptown here in just a few minutes after I get a couple of runs here in the Caterpillar because we need to double check and make sure it's in the daylight. I take it you've never been over to Jumptown. Alright. So, Dragon, just so that you're aware, again, just like the title said, I know you have an account and you just haven't played in a long time. But if you want a chance to win that Cuttie, go ahead and enter it into chat. You might be surprised.
Hello and welcome aboard your great interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
Because first thing this morning, every time I log in, I've got to check my titanium run in order to be able to make sure whether or not that is flowing in the morning. Alright, your choice, man. I just wanted to offer. It's always nice to have our regulars have a chance to be able to win something. Tram and Myers, where are you hanging out at? There you are. Okay, let's see if we can get in there real quick. So let's see if we can 30K again right as we land. Let's hope we don't, actually. Alright, let's get this big old girl rolling. Because it's definitely time to make some money because, like I said, I wanted to give this away just before Fleet Week started. I know there's going to be some folks that are going to be in and going during Fleet Week, and unfortunately, I'd rather have long-term players have the opportunity to win this. We're definitely doing a flyby here. There it is. And let's turn our big old girl around so we can approach from the front. Make sure we're lined up so we don't miss it. I do not. So I am not sure if he is or not, Red Dragon. The name sounds familiar, but I just don't recall if he is still there or not. Just out of curiosity, why do you ask? He was the guy in all the videos in charge of community stuff. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, we can. I'll make a note and see if I can double check and see if I can come up with it. It's possible that he's there. Maybe he took a different role. Um, I don't think too many people have moved on from what I'm aware of. 797. Oh my goodness, titanium is ridiculous right now. Wonder if we can even fill. We can't even fill. So titanium is not flowing this morning. So we are gonna go ahead and grab our diamond and head that on over to Levski. I'll stick away from the waste because you can't even sell it. You just break even on it if you're lucky. It's not worth hauling. Alright, so Tram and Myers is down for right now. Somebody has been running the absolute crud out of titanium the last day or so. Which is fine. Now, at some point in time today, I expect the servers to crash. I do expect that 3.9.1 will launch today. I haven't seen any final confirmations, but I do expect it to go, given the normal times that things sit in the PTU and when they try and launch. So it would just make sense that before Fleet Week they'd want to turn in all the stability stuff that they want to do. And since that kicks off tomorrow, I expect it to happen today.
Launch complete.
Alright, let's see. So Levski is our best bet for diamonds. But at least we'll get a good third-person view sitting of the ship. Yeah, the only time that Red Dragon, the only time there is a mission for waste where they send you to a couple different places and you just get to go pick it up for free. And that's the only time it's ever really worth getting it. And even then, at, 0.01 UAC, it's just not, you're not going to get anything out of it. It's, better to do a box mission. Alright, bear with me for 1 second. I'm just trying to make sure that I do have something up and running and that it is stable so that we don't have a crash during the middle of everything. There we go. Alright. Let's hop back out here. So we should be coming out pretty quick. like I said, just want to make sure that we are good to go and we're set up, because after this, I think what we're going to do is we're going to make our quick jaunt across. We're going to go ahead and grab our astatine, come back, and as soon as we are done with that, that should free up our other caterpillar from the 30K. But we will also grab our freelancer then, and Red Dragon. That's when we're going to head on over to do our first check and see whether or not we've got Jump Town in the daylight. Because worst case scenario is I'll just fill up the freelancer and I'll fill it up with drugs and run it over to Grimhex and park it and sell what I can when I can whenever I'm over there. Come on, cooldown. There we go. Now we're ready to go. Alright. And I am double checking right now to make sure, Red Dragon, that the approach that I took yesterday is the right approach. It's just we may have been off on a few degrees because of it being nighttime. It's a pretty big challenge. Those hidden locations are always a pain in the butt to find. Usually I stumble over them about 5 or 6 times before I get there. There we go. Now let's go ahead and get this girl into Levski and get this offloaded. Alright, let's enjoy the tight squeeze, right? Alright, she's wanting to rotate funny. We'll deal with it. Come on, don't twist on me. Go in. Can't even blame it on the wind today. Just a crappy job flying right now. Alright, there we go. And we're down. Okay, cool beans. Let's get in here, offload this, run our astatine leg, and then hopefully we should be good to go. I did not double check and see what kind of fuel we're sitting on though. So that might be a thing that we need to check before we bolt out of here, because we may have to make a stop. Hopefully not, though. Let's see now. Is Levski gonna drop my frame rate? And there it goes. Yep. Alright, that's a good little chunk of change coming in. Almost 3 million. So, let's get rolling back here. It's either 3 or 4 that we usually get stuck in. Ain't 3. Okay, let me see now. Come on, you can go up. I know you got it in you. There you go. Alright, so we are on our way to Ida. We're going to go ahead and pick up our Astatine run. Again, this is probably one of the more profitable runs in the game. And then that should satisfy our initial money requirements for the day. And then off to run drugs. Am I gonna make it out without bumping anything? Yeah, there we go. Good. Alright. Alright, and again, I am going to double check. I know it's just a couple of us here this morning, so bear with me. I am going to double check the routes over here to make sure that we are going to get to Jumptown this morning. So bear with me if I'm a little quiet there, Dragon, okay? Especially during this quantum jump. Gives me a good chance to make sure my approach angle's right. Alright, so I will be right back with you, bud. does look like somebody found a little bit of an easier approach angle, so we'll give that a try here. All right. Let's double check our fuel while we got this going on. Okay, so we are definitely going to have to fuel while we're out there. Either that or we got to bounce to Everest Harbor or something like that in order to be able to fuel up before heading back. Looks like my little chatbot's working a little bit overtime right there. Alright, so Dragon, what are you up to this morning? Just out of curiosity, since you're kind of the main one hanging out and chilling this morning. What are you up to this morning?
Quantum drive is now off.
You just doing some day trading today?
Drive is now off.
No, you said you were in finance, but... Or are you actual trader? Full-time trader? Well, I can tell you it sounds like it must be an exciting career, actually. I mean, that's like the ultimate gamble, isn't it? I've always been fascinated by it, but I haven't been able to figure out how to do enough statistical analysis to make myself feel comfortable doing it, even from a day trading perspective. Don't worry about the bot there, dude. It's just automatically going to kick in. I don't care about the language. I think a lot of careers actually are full of assholes and idiots, so... You know, I think a lot of people are out to try and make a quick buck, and they'll take advantage of whoever they can take advantage of. Unfortunately, it's a sad fact. Landing gear. Poopy heads. Now the bot is happy. Yes, Red Dragon, I appreciate it. The bot is very happy. Oh man, I haven't seen this at night. Check out those clouds. I don't know if you can see that on the stream right now, but we're about to fly through a cloud line here at Ida. And I'm wondering if that means that there's some weather down below, but I don't think I've seen that in this approach. That's kind of cool. That's just one of those details I've never really paid attention to or seen here at Ida. I'm kind of surprised by it. It's kind of cool. You know, it looks like day may be breaking for us. Let's see. I just need to get this big old girl down in the right spot so that we can refuel. And that's not the right spot. Probably still not the right spot, but we'll find out. Nope. Let's lift off. Go forward just a bit. And set her back down and see if that will pick it up. Nope, we're probably going to have to stop at Everest Harbor in order to be able to get everything refueled, but we'll deal with it. Because I don't think that we have enough in the tank in order to be able to make it back to Port Olisar for a quick sail and then just file a claim. We'll do a no-no. We'll leave that down. Where is my red flashing light? There we go. Let's go grab our astatine. Let's make some money. Good thing about Ida is it's not heavily traveled, so a lot of times you don't really have to worry about pirates sitting out here trying to snag your ship and doing other stuff. I mean, granted, what I just did was not a smart idea by leaving my, my lift down, but there was nothing on radar. By the time we get in here and get everything purchased and get back out there, I'm not too worried. I say that, it'll be a rookie mistake, and then somebody will come in and snag all my stuff. And the trade terminals have to catch up, which means we've got to go back and jump on board and do this again. Then we'll come in and talk to Bob. Server lag can sometimes be an absolute pain in the butt, especially for traders. 3.9.1, I need you to land sometime quickly. No, this is not Jumptown. This is Ida. This is Woodruff. This is where I pick up my astatine. From here, this is one of the best trades in the game, by the way, that you don't have to go into Loreville right now. We will be heading back to Port Olisar, and I'll be grabbing my, to drop this load off, I'll grab my Freelancer, and then we are heading straight to Jumptown. So I expect that as long as this trade terminal agrees with me here pretty quick, I expect we'll be back to Port Olisar in maybe about 7 or 8 minutes. And on our way to Jump Town from there. And we'll try this new route that I was able to locate. See if it makes the approach a little bit better. So I ask you why I got you on, man. Is there anything hopping in the market this morning? Or is it just kind of trudging along? Anything I should keep my eyes open for? Okay, so trade terminal still doesn't want to catch up. Alright, Bob. Come on. Free him up. Let me talk to him. How's it going? You just strong silent type, aren't you, Bob? There we go. Now we got our astatine. So keep in mind, we just bought for about 403K, right? So I said this is one of the best games, one of the best trades you can do in the game for overall profit. It's not the best margin in the game, but it's one of the best you can do for a real quick full load and get some money back in your pocket. So a slow day today, pretty much unchanged so far. Yeah, that's. I think a lot of people are probably right there along the lines with you. It's just there's to me, I think there's so much risk in that just because of the fact that what's going to happen is that somebody's going to come across something, and it always happens. One of the biotechs is going to come across something, and if you're not invested in that particular one, then the rest are just going to tank at that moment. Just because it'll be the other one will be the hot commodity, right? But I guess you can call me the type that wants to go into something that's a little bit more stable, steady growth.
Launch complete.
Alright, so I wonder, that should be Hurston. No, that's a common ray. Magda, let's spool down. Just buy Amazon and sit back. Amazon's the new Apple, right? Let me see. Now, where is Everest Harbor? Right there. Gots to get us some gas. So that is our trading advice from a resident expert today, guys. I mean, Amazon is going to put all brick and mortar out of business, so I mean, it is what it is, right? Might as well get on board. Okay, where is my navigational beacon here? It's not cool. I told you I wanted Everest Harbor. Why did you drop off Everest Harbor? There it is. And now, Red Dragon, when we do get over there, Jump Town, it's basically nothing more than like a single building of just like a little habitat shack. But man, is it a crap hole. You walk in and there's like paraphernalia, hydroponics, all other kinds of stuff all over the place. It's nasty. It's not a place you even really want to visit. Sorry, I keep looking over because my bot that's announcing the contest today, it kicks in a couple times on my side. So I keep looking over to make sure and see if it's you chatting or somebody else chatting. Technology is great. Confusing sometimes, but great. Should be seeing a lot of contacts here. Folks getting in and out of prison, this is where they come to. See if we can get ourselves a landing spot. And good, we're in the armistice zone. That's going to make life easy. Right there in front of us.
Landing gear down.
Get in here and use the auto land feature. Try and see if we can perfectly line up for some fuel. Well, at least they weren't shooting at us, right? Let's see. Are you going to put us in a position where we can actually get some gas this time? That is all we needed. Let's just get some quantum fuel and get on our way. And it ain't even got to be a whole lot. Get ourselves up to about 7,000 in fuel, and then I think we should be good to be able to make our run there. Alright, that should do it. Let's request a exit. Alright, now let's complete this leg so we can show you what you asked for. 32 million kilometer jump. Alright, so I know that with this ship, that's going to be about 4.5 minutes. So again, I'm going to take just a minute or so here and double check that particular route so that we can go ahead and get ourselves to Jump Town. And who knows, maybe even if it is dark, this particular route may help out still a little bit, just as long as we can see enough of it on the approach. Let's go to a good view here. That's much sexier than just sitting there in the cockpit, right? So for those of you just joining, we do have a Cuttie Black giveaway. If you are an in-game player and you don't happen to have one of those ships already, I will be giving away, if you enter the drawing, the UEC for purchase in-game and live on stream. So, and if you're not available today to do it in stream, then we will make sure that we align a time to where we get a good recording clip of it happening, so that I can play that as a recording on stream. Alright, let me back up just a bit here to make sure that we are good to go. Drop off this load and then let's start our career as criminals. Although I don't think Grim Hex really cares. I don't think I've ever been scanned flying into Grim Hex. So, criminals be damned. It may not matter. Although I will admit, it has been a while since I've been into Grim Hex to actually hit up the trade terminal, so we'll see what happens. There we are. I guess it would have helped if I'd have turned on my YouTube in order to be able to make sure that the YouTube feed was running properly. It has definitely been a week. Alright, really quickly, big girl on the ground, get paid, and on to our next mission. I don't even have to land her well. I just got to get her on the ground. Although, is there somebody on that pad? Yes, there is, which means we have to go over here. keeping chat off because I don't want to get distracted by noobs today. I don't want to feel like I need to take somebody under my wing and teach them how to play the game. Which is not a bad thing. It's just not a daily goal today. Enter third person view. Now here we are shutting the hatch because last night a player somehow managed to sneak his way on board and snag my ship. I was luckily able to sell everything before he was able to get away from me, but it is what it is. So on to Grim Hex. Let's get this all sold. Wrong vehicle. There we go. Astatine at 9, so 507. So about 110K, somewhere around that neighborhood. Single run. Normally when the titanium's flowing you go a little bit quicker and you can still make about 100K. That's the reason why I default to that trade first. But when that one's not available, astatine and diamond work just fine. Okay, come on. I know you can do it. Come on, don't give me that. Where's it at? Miscellaneous freelancer, right there, 71 meters. Okay, so it did pull it out even though it said no. I keep calling it miscellaneous, but misc. Which means we're probably up here around pad 2. Alright, Dragon, I'll tell you when to really pay attention, because we got to get over to Grim Hex and get everything en route first. So, Yela, Grim Hex. Man, does it look like... It looks like we're going to be on the wrong side of the planet again. It's fine. We'll get there, and we'll double check and see if we can do it. Because I really want to show this to you, bud. Yeah, it does. Now, keep in mind, I don't even try and play this up in 4K. because I stream, I want to keep the resolution as, solid and steady as possible. So that's the reason why I still do it in 1080. That and the fact that the storage space in order to be able to record 4K is insane. Alright, so Grim Hex. We gotta get close enough to make this happen. Alright, so I think we are close enough now to make this happen. So let's get turned around, look at our planet. I want to say we rotate this way. Alright. So let's get focused, because this little peninsula, and I'm going to go ahead and focus in on it real quick. That peninsula should be where we are headed. It doesn't. The best I think I've seen is 1080-60. I mean, I could double check the settings, but I don't want to navigate through a bunch of stuff right now. So I'm going to set this on cruise control. We are headed for that peninsula. Again, I am definitely just double checking this dude's route here, okay? Because it looks like it's going to be a pretty easy, stable, steady route to get there. It may just take a minute to fly. So we'll have a nice peaceful flight in here. Because technically this is hitting on the daylight side using this guy's route, even though it looked like it wasn't going to. So, should be good. Although we're probably going to be contending a little bit with the planet rotation. Wish this is a point where I could speed it up for you, though. Guess it would help. What do we end up with? I really didn't pay attention. So a little over 3 million. Okay, not bad. We'll stick with that. And yes, unfortunately, this is as fast as this old girl can go. whole bunch of notifications popping up on my phone at one time, so I have to figure that one out here in a little bit. But between YouTube and Twitch, guys, welcome this morning. Glad to see everybody here. Feel free if you are on the Twitch stream to enter into our giveaway. I really hope that you guys do enjoy. Alright, so yeah, Dragon, the best quality that I can broadcast in on Twitch is the 1080p. That's it. It's as high as I can go. And this lovely long flight is always so peaceful. So guys, why we are headed into Jumptown, we had the request from Red Dragon yesterday, and unfortunately it was in the dark and we were not able to locate it yesterday. We are headed there first thing this morning after doing a couple quick trades and having Red Dragon join us back this morning. So feel free to jump into chat, guys. Sound off or hang out. I think, chat makes a stream more than anything else, so gives me a chance to kind of talk back and forth with you guys, get to know you, and, hopefully one day get to fly with you. But in the meantime, we'll continue our career and attempt to become criminals. So I think we are creeping closer. I'm going to double check his route. So I want to say it is just south of there. Let's see. Yep, I think so, because that should be a crater, and right around this crater area is where we're going to be making our stop. I told you, man. These approaches, when you're going for hidden stuff, there is no quick jump. You have to fly it in. This is the reason why people don't actively go after some of these locations. Good news is it looks like we're getting closer to planet side. We'll probably start getting an altimeter check here momentarily. At least within the next minute or so. Yeah, Red Dragon, I'm telling you, man, it's not the most entertaining flight. There we go, altimeters. Okay. Alright, so again, I think we're in a good approach here. Like I said, that crater right there should be right around our destination. And if I am not mistaken, we will be looking somewhere over in this region. I'm going to slow this down a bit because I think we're approaching just a little harsh. Yeah, I know they're overheating. I need you to stop, girl. Come on. Because we may have to back up. Because we flew in a little bit hot and heavy here. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to back up just a touch. I know my flight system's overheating. Because I want to say it's right in here. Somewhere in this zone. Alright, there we go. We have got a good angle to come in on it now. Which should be fly down in here. Not in super crazy throttle, but fly down in here. And then somewhere, you see this gray ridge line that's right here? Somewhere after we come in through this pipe right here, along that ridge line, we should find a little habitat. There it is. See the beacon? That's Jumptown. As you can see, not the easiest place in the world to find. Let's get our ship on the ground here so that we can run inside and I'll give you the grand tour. Alright. So this is your captain speaking. Welcome to Jumptown, the crap hole of the universe. If there is a sphincter of the verse, you have just found it. Now you just have to let me in because I wasn't paying attention and ran right past the stairs. Alright, so as you can see, it looks just like any other standard hab. Okay. Once we come in, I'll take you on the internal tour. So you can see legitimately trash and garbage everywhere, right? So you have the laboratory side of this place. So what I like to refer to as the meth lab. Don't do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs. Alright. And you come on over, and you have the the bunkhouse here. And as you can see, there's busted bottles and stuff everywhere. Huh, That's new. Toilet paper. We left toilet paper in the game. Oh, there's some pills. Look. There you go. Again, alien pill. Yeah. Alright, and I want to say that was... We came in that direction. So let's go over here. And then you have a storage closet, which is full of stuff to make drugs. So that's really your grand tour, Dragon. Except most of these little hidden locations are a lot like this. They're just, you know, crappy little locations that just have stuff all over the place. So let's get in the let's get in here. Alright. So obviously we can get Slam, we can get Widow, and we can get the Toxin, whatever, right? Now, because we're here, I want to take a look and see what is actually going to be the best thing to make the purchase here. Last time I was here, I just did Widow. So let me open one up, bring it over, and grab Galags, and see what's going to be our best bet here. Alright, let's put in Freelancer. 3 million. And we have... Did I just put 300,000? Yes, I did. Let's give you another 0. Alright, let's go with Jumptown and Grimhex. Right? So this should tell us exactly what we should be looking at to go to Grimhex. And nothing. There we go. Sorry, dude. It's a hotkey, and I typed in some numbers, and it automatically flips me to a new screen. So it doesn't want to give us anything here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into trading, and let's see, what do we want to do? Commodities. That's what we want to look at. Alright. So we can take a look at the Altroxin, we can take a look at the Slam, and we can take a look at Widow. So right here, Widow is showing that it's about a $26, almost $27 profit. Altroxin's only 10, so we need to hold off on that one. And then there's Slam, which is 34. So let's see who's going to take Slam. Alright, we have to go to hidden terminals, and we can run the risk of getting scanned here. But I think it's worth the risk. We're going to go to Cruel L4. Wait, no, price is 36. Forget that. Nope, we are not going to Cruel L4. Let's go back. Let's take our Widow. Widow is going to Grim Hex at 127. So that's probably going to be our quickest turnaround. Just to get this back over to Grim Hex. So again, that's what we will pick up. Let's hop back over here and grab all the Widow that we can load into our ship. Only 20. What's our refresh rate, actually? So at Jumptown, we get 200 per minute. So it's only going to be another 1,000. That's really not worth us hanging around here. So Cruel 4. Let's go back up now. Check our vices. And let's go with Slam. We will go ahead and deal with it, right? Cruel H5. Let's go ahead and pick up Slam. We are officially in the drug running business, guys. And because we have 26 left over, we are going to go ahead and fill ourselves up with the rest of that. First stop, Grim Hex. Let's see if we can make this work. So how much money did we spend? A ton. That is $500,000 invested in this craft right now. Oh goodness, my chat window closed on me. Hold on a second. We're going to tab over and fix that real quick. Here we go. Yeah, I know the max inventory is 500. This is why it takes a while. You have to be able to sell it. And they don't take it like standard commodities. Alright, so Grim Hex is going to be our first location, which I don't know why I just clicked out of that. Let's get there. Should be a very quick micro jump in. Besides, I did want to run a test yesterday to see whether or not I could. There is a larger pad here to see whether or not I could pull a caterpillar out. Don't know if I can, so we'll find out though. May not be the smartest way to do it either, is to pull a cat out in the middle of an asteroid field, but it's worth the test, right? Let's go ahead and request ourselves a landing service. It's a good thing you don't get a crime stat just for picking this crap up, right? See how bad the sun's going to blind us and what we can run into along the way. See, I'm wondering if that pad right there is big enough to accommodate a cat. Because it looks like it's a pretty good sized pad. Come on, open your door. Let me out now. There we go. And up to the airlock. Alright, now the good thing about Grim Hex is that their trade terminals do not care. They're pretty much a no questions asked trade terminal, which is great. And then there's one other technique that you can do to try and clear out your inventory really quickly, which we may decide to try. Let's just see how much they're going to take right off the bat. Good news is we'll make a ton of profit on this. It takes a long time to sell. Alright, so up here, over to the left, should be down this hallway, into admin. That's refinery, so let's see, let's pick a location. We got some drugs. Maybe it helps if we click the sell, right? So we're not selling the allotroxin at this rate, are we? 53. I think 53 is a positive from what we bought it at. Let's just double check. Nice. I think this was the cheaper one of the group, right? So yeah, it is going to be a profit. So that's fine. We will go ahead and offload that here as well, whatever they will take. So they're only going to take 252 of our 33,000 units, i.e., this is going to take forever to sell. But 252 units is worth 33,000 credits, so we got a lot of money on board. They're going to take 13 of those 70,000. Alright, so technique number 2. Let's see, no, they took everything there, right? Shop inventory should be full, so this should fail. Yep, okay. Alright, so here's what we do. How you get rid of and offload some of this stuff for educational purposes is we exit to the menu. We are in the US servers today. So what you do is you actually relocate over to the European server. We go from USA to European, visit location. And you do this through each one. So you do this, you'll do the Australian servers, you do the US servers, and then that gives you an opportunity to go do something else and come back and then do that routine over again. A lot of times it'll work, other times it won't. Just depends on who's selling what and when, because you have no idea who's working the servers and who's selling what. Just the novelty of running drugs for some people is kind of cool. Right? So let's head back over here. We will make our jump down into the foyer. Back up and to the left. And back into admin. And let's see if it's going to take it. See, it's still showing me shop inventory full. Oh, but it did take that one. So that's another 33K. Right? We were able to offload just a little bit more of that widow. And one last time into the fray. So we can do the Australian servers, and then we'll move on. So it's not worth me risking hauling this cargo out of here, red. So what's going to happen is I'm just going to leave the freelancer here, and it'll be one of those scenarios where when I come back into Grim Hex, I'm going to continuously work to the sell until it's done, and then I'll take the slam over to one of the Their cruels are the HUR locations. Oop, did I forget to click visit? Yes, I did. So unfortunately, this is what it's like to run drugs. Now, smaller ships where you only have like the Avenger Titan, where it only has the 8 SCU cargo space, fantastic ship. If you're going to run drugs and you want to be able to make some money, that little ship is an absolute beast of a ship to work with. I think the Cuttie is a little bit big to be able to do it with because you are wanting to fill the cargo space and you'll still be stuck having to sell it or sit here and wait to sell it, which ties up a ship out of your inventory. Now, because I don't fly the Freelancer all the time, it doesn't matter to me. I'll usually just go ahead and, if I'm going to do anything like this, run the Freelancer. Some people don't have that luxury because they don't have the multiple ships on their accounts. Well, that sounded bad, but at least I didn't get hurt. Alright, so we will probably not be server jumping after this. We're going to do our caterpillar test here at Grim Hex. Let's click on sell, go to location, grab our Freelancer. We have Widow. They're only going to take 209. Alright, so there's another 27k, right? So, even though we were at 3 million, obviously, we're at almost 2.7 again, and we still have a crud ton of high value material sitting here at Grim Hex, and it's protected. Nothing can happen to that material at this point in time, as long as I don't try and claim that Freelancer anywhere or do anything else with it. So we're going to head down to the pads. I'm going to go ahead and file a claim against my caterpillar. And then I think I'm going to do a very quick 1-minute break to go refresh my drink and come right back and pick this back up. Because I definitely need some more caffeine for this morning. Alright. So I do have a stored one, right? So I think we'll go ahead and see if the stored one will be able to retrieve here. How about that? Because of the size of this vehicle, we can't bring it out here. Okay. Nope. Fair. So, we obviously know the caterpillar is not allowed in and out of here. So that's fine. Which means we do have a stored Gladius, and we are going to pull that one out so we can get back over to Port O. But in the meantime, let's file a claim, get that one started, and yeah, we'll let that one run. So we have a Gladius down on the pad. Let's get back to Port O, and then I'm going to go ahead and take a quick drink refresh and bio break, and we'll be right back up and running at that point. We are on the Australian servers, so we will go right back and double check our titanium quantities this morning, since we're over on the Australian server at the time. I love this little ship. I absolutely love this little ship. I have no complaints about it. And occasionally the enemy will try and, ram you, and you'll end up damaging your primary weapon here, but it is such a fun little ship to fly. It's going to be so stupid responsive. Engines on. Slow launch. Oh, that command didn't want to work. There we go. We'll take it. Alright, so let's see. We are headed back to Fort O so we can grab our cats. Alright, so Dragon, hopefully that that helped you out there. I mean, if there's any other things that you'd like to see in game, by all means, you've been one of our regulars, just kind of chime in, and I'll be happy to go take you and do it. I did not hit canopy there, so I don't know why that just happened. Please don't tell me you're going to be like my old Hornet with non-stop canopy issues. Where are you going to put us? I think it's the second one right here because we got a prospector killing it right there. Yep. Alright, so super responsive. Always touchy when you land. You have to just kind of feather it in there. And then we'll go ahead and kick that automated landing off. We'll let that one bring us in. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Is that something else we want to do today, is pull the prospector out? Kind of torn. Obviously, my favorite thing is trading, so I think we'll probably just run the trading. Let's get back inside. Store the Gladius so we don't have to claim it again. And then I'm going to run a little video clip while I do what I need to really quickly. Alright, let's store that. Alright guys, so I'm going to take a quick couple-minute break, and legitimately this should only be about 2 minutes, and I will be right back. I just need to refresh my, my drink here. A little bit on the parched side. So we'll get some more caffeine flowing, and I'll be back in about 2 minutes. Wait a minute. That's not what it's like to work here. That recruiting video's just a hunk of shit. Welcome back. Sorry, guys. Hopefully that didn't take too long and you guys enjoyed that little video that we had coupled together. So let's see, where are we at with our stuff? I think we were getting back to trading. So we do have one caterpillar that's ready to go, and we're going to go check the titanium now that we're over on the Australian servers. Not a coffee drinker, but man, I got to get my tea in for that caffeine. Alright, so back out to my favorite ship in the game. Hands down by far. Just, like I said, I geek out every time I see it. I absolutely love this thing. Just absolutely love the thing. Looks like my health and hydration's starting to dip a little bit. So we'll see. We'll get another run or two in if the titanium's flowing, and then figure out what we're going to do. Whether or not just go buy some drinks and do that, or whether we'll just, do the nuclear option, which is just commit suicide and start over with a whole new character. I really wish they had some of these pieces that were available here in game, like your kitchens and your commissary stuff that's here in the vehicles. They had those up and running. Be much better if you could store some of those commodities on board your aircraft or your spacecraft, and then have them when you need them. Well, that wasn't what was supposed to happen. Come on. Recalibrate, please. There we go. Get a little bit more lift here. Let's see if maybe that's what our issue was. There we go. Now we're moving. Myers, please let the titanium be flowing. There's Ashburn. There it is. It'd be really cool if I could get a couple more pilots in game and get some people running my caterpillars for me while I'm just running in and filling and selling. You're worth some good money. Got to get my mid-morning snack in there so I can keep my blood sugar up. Alright, so we'll get this approach in, and let's just see. Let's keep our fingers crossed here, right? Because I don't want to have to sit there and do a whole bunch of cross-the-verse trips. Although Acetine's worth it, flight time's a little bit long. Extends the risk just a little bit much. That is where we want to park this big old girl. Should be right off that rock right there. This is what we want to see right here. It was a little bit harder than I wanted. But alright, we'll deal with it. Life's life, it happens. Guys, I know we got a couple people sitting over on YouTube. I will tell you that if you do have access to Twitch and you go look up Tabletop Nerdcast on Twitch and watch us over there, you can very easily enter into the giveaway that we have today. Looks like we still have about 2 hours left on that giveaway. Come on, show me the money. 7, 10. And next to no stock. Boo! The price is perfect. The quantity is terrible today. Alright. Diamond it is. Back to Levski. So for $3.29, let's see what we can go make. my parkour is weak. I wonder if next week we'll try and do like a crime stat challenge. See if I can get myself up to like a level 5 crime stat, and then see how long I can stay alive. But then that would mean I'd have to try and break out of prison. Not sure if I really want to try and pull that one off or not. We do have an inbound ship, so guess what? We are moving our butts. Because this should set us to OM1 to head back to Levski. And there we are. Let's get out of here because I don't know what that other dude's intentions are. Begin our trek, and let's see what we can do with that 329K, right? The only bad thing about this is I like when I have the sun on the cockpit side. I think it looks better. Alright, let's see. Who was blowing up my phone earlier? Doesn't look like anything that was important, just a bunch of like Facebook messages and nonsense like that. Okay, come on. Clear that nonsense out. There we go. Alright. Nice and clean, nice and clear, ready to go. So Red Dragon, you still chilling? Unfortunately, the stream doesn't tell me who's in and out. It just tells me some numbers, so just want to see if you're still kind of hanging out and chilling with us. Or if maybe it's already lunchtime and you're kind of bolting to go grab yourself some food. Alright, I hear the engine cycling down, so let's get back into position here. You know, also wonder if maybe one of the next streams is to take my Caterpillar and do the upgrades against it. We have to fly all over the place to get those, but that's like 1.4 million just to do the upgrades. Watch that approach as we're coming in. You see Delamar getting larger and flying through the asteroid fields. It's just, it's beautiful. It's very well done. Very well programmed. wheel now.
Drive is now online.
Looks like we got a lot of people who have just decided that they got other stuff to do, which is cool.
Landing gear down.
It'd really be nice to be able to give away this cuttie. We'll just see. That is the challenge with being a small stream. It's hard to get noticed. Just go ahead and get her landed. Will that give us an option to fuel? Yes, it will, but we're going to go ahead and repair a little bit too. That'll work. So we'll be fueled here.
Engines offline.
Should be good to go before I ever even... There we go. Full on quantum, which means the repair should be kicking off before I ever even get to the ladder. Got the cracked helmet on the side, duct tape everywhere. Just a trotting. So 329, what is it going to turn into? Here's our customs and our laggy screen. Hopefully they recode that soon. So 329 turns into 414. So really, really not bad. It's almost what? That's 85? 85K for this run? I'll definitely take it. 85K looks good to me. Yeah. So, this is what we're going to be doing for a while. We will be running this particular run just for a little while to kind of get our funds back up again, since I've got so much tied into the drug vessel. Hangar 4. Okie dokie. Let's see. Yeah, there's only a couple of us hanging out, so guys, I'm not going to be all kinds of talky and crazy. I'm just going to go about my business until I start seeing more people jump into stream. Let's get a request out of here. You know, it drives me nuts sometimes when you look at some of these bigger channels and they're pulling in 180, 200, you know, a bunch of people. And, it's just real hard to catch up to some of these guys. To even get your stuff presented, it's kind of a challenge. Was there a ship that was coming by? Looked like it. Get ourselves back to sealing. Come on, Tramamires, give me an arrow. There it is. Now that you throw my map all over the place. Check something out here. almost curious whether or not I'm going to go ahead and shut stream down today.
Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now off.
Alright, good morning, guys. Alright, jumping back over here. I had a secondary stream that I follow on while we were a little bit low on some viewers this morning, but I am just trying to build up some more funds right now. We had a drug run earlier that has a lot, over $500,000 invested in just a freelancer by itself. So we may have to pop into Grim Hex to continue to try and sell here in a little while, but for right now, I'm just trying to be able to get my capital back up over that 3 million mark. Hopefully, we get a few more entries, and somebody's going to get a free Cutlass Black today, which would be freaking fantastic. So let me know who you are in chat, and I'd love to be able to kind of BS back and forth with you a little bit. Landing gear. Alright, there's our goal. Let's go ahead and pick up another load of diamond. That was an 85k profit run last time. Just for a quick little jaunt over to Levski from here. Come on, I know you can get there, old girl. You're big, but I know you can get there. So if you happen to be new here, because I haven't heard from you, but if you happen to be new here, welcome. My name is Aft Biohazard, also known as Mike, and I am part of the Tabletop Nerdcast crew. We do a lot of RPGs, and we have picked up PC gaming, and you know, we're just trying to grow the stream. Obviously, I love Star Citizen. Blah, not enough caffeine. And I just wanted to be able to run and do things that I really enjoy in the game, and one of my favorite things is trading. So that's really what we've got going on today. You know, we'll see what pops in and out, and how the day plays out. We are a small channel, so I do like to be able to interact with everybody. I think chat makes the channel, so it's kind of the reason why I kind of push chat so much, but gives me something to do than just to sit here and talk nothing but Star Citizen all day long. Let me see. Caterpillar. Titanium's price has jumped back up again, so let's see. They got some stock, but that's not enough to make any real good money. Should we do it? Should we do it? No, we shouldn't. We're just going to go ahead and fill back up on diamond. If that was lower, I'd say absolutely, but we may, however, make an astatine run again here soon. I think the locations have had plenty opportunity to refill. But since we are loaded with another expensive commodity, be moving as quickly as we possibly can. We got to get to Levski so that we don't run into any other issues. And this is what trading's like in the verse, man. It's kind of just a rinse and repeat. It's very, as long as you're not running into glitches and issues, it's very relaxing. I think that's what the draw is to it. And a lot of people think that you're going to get really, really wealthy off of it, and you can, but you've got to grind for a while. I mean, granted, there's other parts of the game that are a little bit more exciting. Getting out, dogfighting, committing crimes, becoming a murder hobo. Yeah, those kinds of things. They're all there. Not exactly my cup of tea. I don't like to be one of the jerk pilots, to be honest. And we need to get to Delamar set route. Okay, OM1, good. That's the clean route. That's not the one that has the invisible wall that blows you up. after we make this drop off, I think we're gonna call that a day for the stream. Let's see. I know I've got a couple of calls that have tried to come in, and I need to go ahead and jump on some of those. So, like I said, unless we have a good little pickup here pretty quick, I think we're gonna wrap this stream up here after this delivery. So let's take a look at let's get a better view here. See, when the sun's on this side and you get a chance to see the cockpit set up, much, much better. I really do like that. How many of you guys have seen the caterpillars before? Actually gotten a chance to fly them? Because this was my first in-game game currency purchase. Yeah, Chad, that's kind of the thing. You should be protesting them, because right now it's not even the price, man. It's the, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm in the wrong view. Okay, there we go. It's the quantity that's on hand. Can't run the titanium if you don't have the quantity. So yeah, man, I don't know what it is this morning. Stream is, even our regulars aren't on this morning. I have no idea what's up. I even targeted this giveaway because I knew there would be regulars on. It's kind of annoying. Come on in. What's up, hon? Is that a Star Wars one? Which one is this? Really? When does that come out? When? Alright, well, I'll take a look at it here. Alright. Careful. My daughter came in to show me a new Star Wars series that's going to be coming out. Looks like it's more about Obi-Wan. So, Chad, that's a very big possibility. I don't know. I was thinking that there'd be a whole lot more people with the potential of Fleet Week that would be looking for alternatives and other things that were going on. And I guess I just kind of mid-read the queue there. so like I said, once we land, I'm going to sell this and I'm going to wrap up the stream. I'm probably going to keep playing, but I'll jump over on Discord. You and I can BS and chat a little bit.
Landing gear down.
Landing gear. Oh, I already had it down. Let's put that back up. Landing gear. Landing gear. There it is. That's what I wanted to see. There we go. We're going to put this big girl to bed. Let's go find out our money. Yeah, Chad, I wonder if it's because we haven't hit the affiliate status yet and gotten the confirmed check marks and stuff like that. And that's the reason why it's still sitting way, way, way down low on the totem pole. Alright, no problem, brother. I'll probably do the same. So 412, and we bought at 329-ish, so mid-80s, not bad. Definitely brings us back up closer. So with that, guys, I am going to call it a stream this morning. We will try this giveaway again on another day. Hopefully we get a little bit more participation, but with that, keep on